Are you trying to stick to a low-carb, keto, or paleo diet, but left craving some of those delicious meals that you used to be able to eat? Hey, I'm Brent with Keto Corner, and in this video review, I'm going to tell you about a great little gadget called the Zoodle Maker. I've been able to use this to make a great replacement for the good old pasta that we're used to eating on the standard American diet. This Zoodle Maker here is the one that I went with. I did a lot of research on Amazon, really looked through the reviews and prices and features of all the different ones, and I ended up going with the Paderno Vegetable Spiralizer. I call it a Zoodle Maker because the main thing we make with it are zucchini noodles. So, like I said, when you're on a diet like paleo or keto diet, a lot of times there's things you just can't have, sugars and carbs, and you go across these recipes that are supposed to be this great replacement for the real thing, but they often fall short. They don't actually taste anything like that good meal that you're wanting. But in this case, with some zucchini, you're able to use this slicer, the spiralizer, the Zoodle Maker. You're able to make some pretty good pasta replacement that at the end of the meal is satisfying. It's not the exact same as pasta, but it does taste pretty good. Zucchini does a great job of soaking up the flavors after you saute it a little bit in the, some butter or olive oil, put some onion and garlic in with it. It does a great job of soaking up the flavors of whatever pasta sauce you're using. So I'll show you a little bit about how this one works and tell you a few things that I like and don't like about it, and you can see which one is the best fit for you of all the ones to choose from on Amazon. Now, I'm kind of a middle range person. I don't really go for the luxurious top end of things, and I don't go for the cheap one either. Usually kind of go for the middle, and that's about what this Paderno model, they call it the tri-blade vegetable spiralizer. And they call it that because you can see actually here there are some blades that come with it. There's two that are in storage below it and one in here. It'll slide out real easily. It kind of just clips in place. You can just slide it down in there, remove it for cleaning, and then these kind of just snap out of place also. They have different blades on them. This one will make little kind of angel hair, pasta-sized spirals. This one will make a little bit larger, more spaghetti size. And then the one that I have in here will make more of a ribbon or a curl. This part, what I like about this one, it is plastic, so you may think just at first glance that it's cheap, but it's pretty durable. This part slides out for easy cleaning. You can, when you put your vegetable up against this sharp pointed part, it'll get a little dirty, so you'll want to clean that. So that slides out easily. And then this part, of all the things about this Zoodle Maker, along with some of the others, really there's no way around it, but it is a challenge to clean the blades. You just have to take extra care to make sure you clean around all the little blade openings. But really that's about the only thing. Besides that, they have these suction cups that are meant to hold it down to the counter. So the suction cups do a very good job of holding it in place, just kind of like this. I can tug on it and it doesn't move too much. But I would say when you're using some heavier vegetables, if it's a thick zucchini or a sweet potato, as you push forward on it and turn, it does have a tendency to slide around on the counter. Not a big deal, but if you have somebody there with you, have them kind of help hold it. So that's one drawback, along with the challenge of cleaning the blades. But really, I have to nitpick to find those two things. For a $20 to $30 purchase, it's hard to go wrong. This thing is so handy, and it makes the best zucchini noodles that you could make without doing like a expensive electric kind or the attachment. You can get the attachment that attaches to a KitchenAid mixer, but they're more like $70 or $80. So for $30, it's hard to go wrong with the Paderno model of this Zoodle Maker. Another nice thing about this is as you pull it forward and you spiral out the vegetable, this little shelf comes with it to help push into the bowl. So I'll show you here one zucchini, and a good little tip, make sure when you get them at the store that you get one that's straight. If it's got a hook to it, as you spiral it, it wobbles more and doesn't make as good of a spiral. So you just first place it on this metal ring here that's going to hold it, and then you take this part and you push those up against it, and then like I said, just push it down, make sure your suction cups are holding, and as I go forward, the little tray will push out a little bit. And so it takes a little bit of pressure to push against it, and as you do that, that's, like I said, that's when the unit will have a tendency to kind of slide around. So if you're strong enough, you can have one hand, instead of having it on that handle that they give you, you can actually just have one hand on this and just kind of push forward. And then when you're done, you're just left with the core and one small piece at the end, and that's all you have. And then you have some great ribbons in this case, and then I'll show you the other. And in this case, you can see that I had a thinner vegetable, in this case a zucchini, so it only used up a few of the blade openings. If you had a bigger, wider vegetable, it would go farther down and there'd be more blades to catch whatever is spinning. So it'll hold it pretty largely. You know, if you have a sweet potato, it'll go pretty big. So again, if you find yourself craving some pasta, try out the Zoodle Maker. 20 or 30 bucks on Amazon, you can't go wrong. And actually, if you'll click the link below this video, it'll take you over to Keto Corner, where we have a complete thorough review of this model along with about 5 other models that are the best sellers on Amazon, so you can compare the features and see what we like and don't like about each of them and find the one that's best for you. So check out that article below, or click the link to go straight over to Amazon and grab one for yourself and get some Zoodles to make that favorite pasta of yours.